Were you upended by this still focus on volume over profit, or had you anticipated?
So I anticipated that, the earnings announcement and call would sort of go like this. There was so much focus on what will profit margins look like when you take out kind of the tax credits and, different types of incentives coupled with the lowering of prices. And the street didn't like it, but I actually thought it was a great call. And I would have said that there's actually calls for the stock to rally. What Elon Musk is doing is continuing to corner the EV market by making EV vehicles accessible. There is a volume gain here. So while you're sacrificing some margin in the near term, you're increasing, capacity to produce more vehicles, interest in purchasing vehicles because they're affordable, and really, taking that stake while everybody else is trying to catch up. I also think that, he has enough of kind of, shots to fire here. He has the Cybertruck coming out, and that's arguably going to be an expensive type of vehicle that people seem to be, really seeking and waiting for. And, so when you have days like this, when a stock like Tesla kind of falls precipitously in one day from, what looks like bad news, but is actually really good news. And then, the other EV makers fall in line with it. I mean, this in my mind is a great kind of dollar cost averaging day on, the top EV stocks.
Okay, so buying in on the weakness,
Even
even though it's still priced at what, 80 times forward earnings. How do you vindicate that valuation? Are you the person who's also in this idea of a robo-taxi, the idea that ultimately there is a big bump in valuation?
I am, and you have to be, right? You have to be if you're buying this stock at those valuations. It's a fair point, but there is a whole lot of evidence that the R&D is moving there in the right direction. Of course, investors want everything to happen more quickly than it usually does, but this is very much a growth stock. They're working on things that do not yet exist, and this is what you want when you invest in innovation, the future of EV. So there's a few things. One, the EV market was 14% of sales globally. That's projected to be 30% by 26%. We know that Tesla has 60% of the market now. That shrinks, but they get more orders, more volume. So I think they continue to kind of benefit there. Number two is the new, vehicle, the Cybertruck. Number three is, you mentioned the Dojo before, the potential for AI, their self, kind of driving database, data center computer. The technology looks like it's kind of being set up to support them. And I think the robo-taxi thing, if anyone is going to get it done, it will be Tesla. And we have no reason to believe that he's not going to get it done.
Sylvia, what about the global nature of this company? Of course, they're talking about perhaps having to slow down on some of the factory output as they update them. Of course, they've got exposure in Berlin, here in the US, but also China. And I noted that BYD, Li Auto, really managing to ramp up their own deliveries at the moment. What's competition like globally?
Yeah, and I think that, when you're investing in the EV space, this sort of makes the argument for having a basket of all of these names, right? Because you want Tesla, and then you also want who is the Tesla of China, right? Is that XPeng? Is that Li Auto? And it's good to kind of have that broad-based diversification. I think the answer is that these are all going to be winners. The piece of the entire pie of EV, again, is growing globally, right? We talked about that 14% going to 30%. So massive upside for anyone who sort of gets it right. In terms of Tesla, the fact that they're talking about building a factory that's larger than Volkswagen and BMW in Germany, the home of German autos, which is like, the Michigan of Europe is just mind-boggling to me. So that tells you that the demand will continue there and the opportunity for car sales continues there. There's some amazing stats out there. If you look at EV sales last year, in China, 50% of EVs sold, or 50% of cars sold were EVs. In the Nordics, though, it was 89% of all vehicles sold. In Europe, that number is closer to 60%. So, he's following the line of interest there.
At a time where macro headwinds are still there. And just let's round out this conversation a little bit with where Elon Musk started, this focus on interest rates still rising and the impact on the consumer. How are you feeling about the macro picture right now?
Yeah, I'm actually a little more bullish on the macro picture. And, we've talked, Caroline, before about some of my stock picks that were getting crushed last year in 2022 with interest rates rising on the tech space. And I think that that's playing out now. There was a bear market last year and tech interest rates were rising, and now we're coming to the end of that. So I am in the camp of if we get another hike or two, okay, it's sort of manageable. We're already there. I think that, the economy has withstood a major recession. Perhaps you get a soft landing. But in terms of rates, specifically towards EV or other goods and services, I don't see prices necessarily kind of coming down, but inflation is coming down. Prices will probably stabilize, and it will become, kind of easier to borrow money to produce more vehicles, to, take on debt for innovation for growth companies. So I think we have, some range bound volatility. It'll be kind of a slower year into the year end, but if earnings hold up, then I think the rally continues.